Louis, or shall I say Lee Wiz. Follow me, I want to show you something. Come here. Shameless plug, we got some new apparel here. Right? Thanks to our lovely, talented Robin, who helped tweak our logo for some neat artwork. This is VIP, staff uniforms. Anyways, okay. So, I had a thought last week. I do want to share with you guys. It might take a little bit to process because someone's coming. Oh, it's okay. It's just John. He's used to me talking stuff. So in CrossFit, one of the main staples of what they try and preach is something they call virtuosity. And they would call it, I guess it's rooted in gymnastics, where they're trying to do the common uncommonly well. So I think that when they, a lot of the verbiage or a lot of the talking points is taking something like an air squat, which I think after 10 minutes of doing your introduction at our gym and probably every other gym around the world, they teach you how to squat, and hopefully they teach you or find some things technically to make your squat better. But I thought about it. So, you know, as coaches, we have this mindset of trying to be really good at something because, well, it's our job. But and I dug a little bit deeper. So I tried to unpeel the onion, so to speak. And I realized it's not because I want to try to do something really well because people are watching me, or not because I want to do it really well so I can coach people better, or that is a big part of it. But it's accepting this fact that I could be better. And I think if you don't look at things and think that you could be better, you're never going to try to get better. So if I think about obviously really technical moves like weightlifting, yeah, sure, most people could say that I want my snatch technique to be better. Yeah, I feel like I can't quite I feel like I can lift more weight. And when I dig into that for myself, yeah, all the things that you guys say about your want to improve on highly technical pieces, when I do it to myself and I think about the snatch, is that it actually comes down to a better air squat, first and foremost. And then the air squat into a better overhead position with a PVC pipe so that I can lock that into place and so I can support more weight overhead. And then that trickles down into, okay, when I do my first pull, I don't want to rush it, I want to stay balanced over the ball of foot, and then all that little stuff, the timing, clearing the knees, being more explosive. But it rewinds down to the basic idea is that I actually don't feel that I don't want to say that I'm not good enough, but I need to be better at all the little things that I already do all the time. And if you've ever heard us as coaches walk you through the warm-up, and we say, okay, you know, we just do that warm-up routine and that stick routine. And to be honest, the main reason I took it out, we could do it all the time, is that when I watch the group, not everyone, but when I watch the group do the overhead squat, for the most part, it's pretty piss poor. And it's not piss poor because you don't know how to do it. Most of the time, it's because you're just talking, and that's quite all right. But often it's because when you do it, you're not trying to do it better than you did it the time before. You're just kind of doing it to move. So the real message, if you will, is that when you do the basics better, the hard things get better. When you think you do the basics really good and you don't need to improve, that's sort of the end of it. Because the truth is that your snatch isn't lacking because often we're missing something. The snatch is usually lacking because your overhead squat isn't the greatest. So, are you guys good at most things? 100%. I had this conversation today about, you know, people having little tweaks in their back, and they say, oh, you know, I was deadlifting, I did something wrong. I'm like, stop it. You guys, most of the time, do everything pretty darn good. You don't hurt yourself because you made a mistake anymore. You just have something underlying that's not quite right. Your technique is there, but you've got to try and think that, hey, this is good, but how do I get better? Because there's room to get better. So anyways, that's the message. Virtuosity is not necessarily trying to do the uncommon commonly well, although that is 100% true. It's knowing that you can improve on the things that you already do well. Think about it.